Welcome, everybody, to another episode of Danny Loves Movies. We are now officially in the double digits. This is episode 10. And I got myself a good lineup for this episode today. We got Grody Garcia over here. We got Brennden Curtis over there. We got Amy Thompson over here in the corner. How we doing, everybody?
Yes, sir.
Woo! Oh, God, I'm so glad you're here. How you doing, buddy?
What's up, y'all? I'm fired up, bro. I'm fucking, I'm excited to be here.
Oh, I just realized, aren't you also, because you're one of the people who runs the studio, aren't you technically my boss also?
No.
Oh, I thought for sure
No, you're our boss.
Boss for the hour. Very nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, so thank you for coming. I'm glad you guys can come here and do this episode. And I like to start off every episode by asking everybody, do you remember where we met for the first time? Because I've been in the scene for a very long time, and you guys just showed up one day and you just blended in right away. Yeah. Like, Grody, I think it's fair to say that we met at the Zoocast mic. Like, that's for the first time.
I met 90% of y'all here, yeah.
1,000%. And then you and I just started talking right away, and we just clicked. And obviously, I think we really started like building back and forth, because I would do photography for the mics, and then those would start to go through. Yeah. And you like what I do, and then a good friendship was made, little buddy.
Don't call me that. I'll punch you.
Brennden, do you remember where we met for the first time?
I think it was Streets, bro. I think it was
Streets.
Yeah. I see you on Facebook, and then when I saw you like at Streets, I was like, oh, I recognize that guy. So I was like, hey, what's up, dude? This and that.
Cool.
My name is Brennden.
Hi, Brennden. Yes. And then Amy, I'm trying to think, where did you and I meet for the first time? I can't remember. You just blended into the scene right away, and it's almost like you were just here.
I thought about this answer because I was watching the podcast. So I'm not sure if it was. I'm pretty sure it was Henry's. You're one of the comics I've seen grow the most. And I just mean like as a person. I think when I first met you is when you were trying to electrocute your balls. It was during your jackass phase. Like I think I met
I'm still
you
in that phase. I'm still trying to figure out like what's the next big stunt to do.
You seem to be, you've got it so much together for the jackass phase than you did when I first met you.
Yeah, if you were wondering, like, what the hell are you talking about? Like, when they announced that Jackass was coming back, and they announced they were possibly doing a TV show for Paramount Plus, I made a couple of videos to be like, hey, I want to be on the show.
Yeah.
So I just tased myself in the nuts.
Yep, that was it. Yeah, I met you in your tasing nuts phase. But you grew so much so quick.
You're tasing your nuts, dude?
Oh, yeah.
And isn't it Stevie tasing your nuts, too?
Oh, no.
No,
so after it was done, the camera was still recording, and Stevie just picked up the taser, and he just kept tasing me when I was on the ground. I couldn't get up.
This is when I started. My first year of comedy is watching Danny Till tase his nuts. This is where we met. My first year of comedy.
Sick, dude.
And then I think a few months later, I did a video where I just butt chugged a bottle of mouthwash just to see what that was like.
Wait, you put it in your butt?
Yeah, no, so I put the funnel in, and then I poured the fucking mouthwash in, and dude, that shit is fucking cold, bro.
My boy was risking it for the biscuit, bro. That's wild.
You were ass up.
I was like just like crowd, and then I just kept the funnel up. I called it the crowd.
Oh my God,
I called it the Crest 3D brown eye.
It was cute.
Oh boy. Yeah, Amy, you thought it was cute? Yeah.
It's cute how much he's grown.
Wait, so you recorded that to send to Jackass?
I just put it on Instagram and just out to the world.
Hey, fuck yeah. Hell yeah, dude. It's sick as shit, dude.
Real quick, I'm gonna... There you go.
There we go.
It's sick as shit, dude.
Oh, man.
That's wild, bro. Yeah, I ain't never put no shit up my butt like that, bro. That's fucking crazy.
Hey, good for you for admitting it, though, bro.
I have no fucking shame. I don't care.
You can dance to fur over here, bro.
The day I met you, Danny, you were tasing your balls.
It was a good day.
I think I'm pretty damn sure it's in front of Henry's. Is that where
it
you
was
tased your
Henry's,
balls?
yeah.
Yeah, okay, that's where I first met you. And I came out after you tased your balls, but everyone was like, come out. Some guy's tasing his balls.
Yeah.
Danny Till is tasing his balls. I was like, I don't know Danny yet.
Yeah.
I came out, I didn't watch you tase your balls. I came out right at the end of it.
Yeah.
But you've grown so much. Like, you're such a man now. Yeah. Not just a jackass man.
Wait, so did somebody help? Wait, sorry. Back to the fucking...
Back
to the mouthwash in your butt. Did somebody help you do that?
No, it was
by
myself.
You were just at home. You're like, I'm gonna put mouthwash in my ass.
I just put the camera up and I just did that.
Perennial mouthwashing, bro. Perennial disinfecting, bro.
I will say though, like the other end of the funnel did not smell like shit. It smelled like mint.
What's it called? 4 out of 5 dentists recommend putting mouthwash up your asshole.
And then you smelt the funnel.
I was just like,
I feel like that's like a monk. Yeah, it's like some monkey brain stuff. You're like, I have to know. Like, I was here. Like, you can't pass up on knowing.
Dude, that's funny as fuck.
I heard this whole thing where apparently the reason why like guys like to smell their balls, it's kind of like the same reason we like to look at.
We don't like to. Do you like to do that? I don't.
Yes.
Oh, you little freak!
It's not about enjoying it. It's like a it's like a curiosity thing.
I know what it smells like.
It's like similar to a reason why you look in a mirror. It's like it's to know you're there. It's a weird thing. It's a whole thing.
No,
Yeah.
I agree. After work, bro, sometimes I'll just fucking. Sorry, Amy. After work, I'll just be fucking like hella dirty, just like.
If I had balls, I would smell them.
Yeah, you gotta know.
I'm gonna hop in the shower after, but I need to know, dog.
Yeah, you gotta know. You gotta know yourself, know your enemy. It's just different types of things in life.
Flip, please tell me you don't do that.
He does.
You guys are horrible, man. I just get in the shower and grab the Irish Spring and just go to
Flip's
town.
a ball fandangler, bro.
He does that shit at work, no?
He knows it.
Oh my god,
He knows it.
I was Flip is still not pissed off from last week's episode where I accidentally called him Phil.
Oh no, that's offensive, bro.
And he was just like,
You don't call anybody over 200 Phil unless you want to get your ass beat, bro.
Hey, how old are you?
Me?
Yeah.
29, I think. 'cause-
Yeah, 29.
Yeah, think about that for you. Like 29. That's crazy.
Enjoy 30.
Oh shit! And so obviously this is a movie podcast, so I'm curious, like for you guys, when you were a kid, like what were the more impactful experiences you had? Like when what was like the first big movie you remember going to see in the theater, and your mind was just
Transformers, bro. Transformers.
2007?
Yeah. It was actually at a drive-in theater. That's like my earliest memory of a movie, but bro, that shit was fucking sick. But it seems like the older movies are way better than the ones now.
I don't
like
like
the
it.
older Transformers.
Yeah.
Sorry, the older Transformer movies
Yeah.
are way better than the ones now. You know what I mean? What were you gonna say? Sorry, dude.
I don't know. I was like, I don't blame you, dude. Like,
Yeah.
especially because I remember I saw that opening weekend. I was 10 years old, and it was me, my cousin, and a neighbor. And we all just lost our shit for 2.5 hours. It was,
Fuck yeah.
and that was a great summer. We had that. We had the Simpsons movie. What else did we have in summer 07? It was a good year. I just can't remember off the top of my head what we had in summer 07 though. Fuck.
Super bad probably was around.
I didn't get to see that until I was like maybe like 13. I think.
Yeah. I had restrictions too, dude. I had restrictions. But then, like, after you would watch a Transformers movie, I'm like hoping when I get a car, it's like a fucking Decepticon. You know what I mean?
How disappointed you were.
And it ain't, bro. It ain't. It's not.
just
I
a
wish it was.
Honda.
Yeah, I wish it was.
It's fuel efficient at best.
It's a 98 Honda Accord. It's not a Decepticon. Dog.
What about you, Grody? What are some big ones for you?
There's one that came up just because Amy mentioned Superbad. Okay, the first one that comes to mind to me was it was a flex to go see Revenge of the Sith first day to get pulled out of school.
Oh,
That movie-
dude.
You're right. That one. You're right. Actually, that movie was fucking sick,
that was a moment to be there for sure.
yeah.
Like that was some shit too. Like because it's funny because a lot of people were like, "Man, that must have been lit in the theaters." I'm like, "Oh, it was."
Bro,
You
I
don't
bet it
even
was
know.
awesome.
You don't even fucking know it was, dude. But then Amy said Superbad. That made me think, bro. I saw Tropic Thunder in the
Thunder?
theaters
No!
when it came out, bro. And
Fuck you.
And how it starts with it was me, my dad, and my brother. So already I was 13, dude. And the movie starts with the fake trailers, bro. And the thing is when you're watching the movie, like the fake trailers go right from the real trailers right into the fake trailers. So we were like, what the fuck are these trailers for? This is crazy. I ain't never seen this shit before. And we were all like, what the fuck? Like it legit like had us. Like it's like a fourth wall kind of shit, bro. But Tropic Thunder, holy fuck, dude. That was
Controversially, one of Robert Downey Jr.'s best pictures.
Well, it's
Not
crazy.
just controversial. It is one of his best performances.
I also saw Iron Man like right before that. You feel me? So
Dude,
like
talk about
Iron
range.
Man,
More.
Iron Man, seeing Iron Man in the theaters, and then fun fact, I saw Iron Man at the same theater that I saw Endgame at. So
Oh, that's
full circle
sick.
moment.
That's cool.
Yeah, full circle moment. Yeah.
What about you, Amy? What's the one for you?
So not like necessarily a positive experience, but one thing I really remember seeing in
boy.
theaters is Jumanji. And
The
actually,
Robin Williams one? Or
yep,
okay.
Robin Williams.
You're old.
I was born in 91. Yeah, 34. And it was, you actually said this on another podcast, and I forget what movie you were talking about, but one of the things that actually made it so memorable for me is the movie was so loud, and I was so little, and it felt like, and so young, and the movie felt so loud and big that it kind of intimidated me. And I remember telling my mom, I don't know if I like going to see movies because Jumanji was so much stress. I also like I kind of had a thing where it was hard for me to believe movies weren't real. I had to keep having people tell me movies weren't real until like kind of a good portion into childhood for me to fully believe it.
This is a random thing too, but first time I heard Jumanji rules, by the way, yeah.
So loud. It was so loud.
Well, it's like there's like just a variety of wild animals popping
Absolutely.
He gets sucked into the game and his fingers all like, I was like, woo. Like, I even liked horror movies, but seeing that on the big screen as loud they had stampedes. Dude, like, there were stampedes. Animals stampeded in the movie Jumanji. How could I forget it? My most memorable first movie experience was Jumanji.
Yeah, so if we're talking like the loudest, I think what I was referring to on that episode was The War of the Worlds with Tom Cruise.
Oh
and
my
Dakota
god,
Fanning.
dude! We fucking
Dakota
saw that.
Fanning.
We saw that movie right before we were about to get on a plane and fly home from Vegas.
Twigging,
Dude, we
started
were like,
twigging.
"Fuck this shit, bro!" We were like, "Fuck this,
Take
bro."
me home now.
dude.
Because here's like I saw it when I was like 8, almost 9. It is it might be the loudest movie I have ever seen.
Yeah.
And then weirdly enough, it was the most recent one when I went to go see The Mummy Returns in the theater for the 25th anniversary. Dude, I did not realize how loud that movie is. From like the opening scene, like my eardrums were getting rattled.
Yeah. Have you seen Drill Bit Taylor?
Yes.
Dude, that movie's so good. Have you seen it?
I saw that in
You know what
theaters too.
fucked me
Yeah.
up?
Oh,
You know
you
what-
lucky bastard. I haven't seen Nim's
That's
Island.
a good sound, though.
You know
like,
what-
Drill Bit Taylor is not too loud. It's like a nice, mellow sound.
But you know what fucked me up about that movie is watching fucking Josh Peck be a fucking dork in fucking Drake and Josh,
And then he's
he's
a
like
bully.
a fucking gangster in that movie. I'm like, that's crazy.
Oh.
Like I don't understand, bro. I don't understand.
Have you read Josh Peck's memoir?
No.
Dude, listen to the audiobook if you can.
Okay.
So he talks about shooting that movie, and obviously that was like the time where he was like not in a great place.
Yeah, he was on hella drugs too, right? Like,
Yeah.
drugs?
So to get an email from Judd Apatow concerning your behavior,
Yeah.
like you need to be behaving badly when Judd Apatow, reportedly one of the nicest people in the industry, is emailing you, being like, Josh.
Yeah, okay.
Basically, he's like, get your shit together.
for sure.
What you're doing is not cool.
100%.
That's crazy.
So Josh from Drake and Josh was going to be in a Judd Apatow movie?
Well, he produced Drew Bit Taylor.
I didn't realize. Whoa.
Yeah, now you know.
Now I know. Today I learned.
Written by Seth Rogen and his writing partner Evan Goldberg,
Oh yeah.
and it was based on a story by John Hughes.
John Hughes.
And then if you know who John Hughes is?
No.
Remind me.
Breakfast Club, Pretty in Pink, 16
not
Candles.
Saw a picture maybe.
He wrote Home Alone.
He wanted to fuck
Oh, he
Molly
did?
Ringwald
Yeah.
We'll just
until
leave
he
it
did.
at
Okay.
that.
So basically that was under his fake name Edmond Dantes. Basically, whenever he had an idea that he just couldn't crack, he would give it to somebody else, and then he just would not like take the credit. It would be under his synonym Edmond Dantes. The other one I could think of that's like that is that Jennifer Lopez movie Made in Manhattan that she did with I believe Ray Fiennes as his love interest in that. Right. And weirdly enough, here's a fun fact: John Hughes came up with the original idea for Dumb and Dumber. And the reason why he has no credit on it is because he gave the idea to the Farrelly brothers and their writing partner Bennett Yellen, and they just said, "You cannot put my name on this because you cannot afford to." Because that was at the point where John Hughes was selling scripts left and right. Like if you look at that run from like his first movie that got made was Mr. Mom. So to go from Mr. Mom, which is I believe in 1983 till I think his reign ended in 96 with the remake of 101 Dalmatians with Glenn Close. But like for a 13-year period where you were just cranking out multiple movies a year as a writer or producer, his list is insane.
Yeah, bad, dude.
And then random John Hughes ran, because I'm going to talk about him on a future episode, but like I got to go see one of my favorite movies of all time, Ferris Bueller's Day Off in the theater recently. Yeah. That was a trip.
Oh, you'd be going and watching all those old movies in the theater.
Yeah, that's one thing I like about where we live is you get to see a lot of older movies on the theater if you really want to. Like me and Stevie went to go see The Hangover on the big screen on this past Friday, and I didn't get to see that in the theater as a 12-year-old.
Yeah, for sure.
I saw 2 and 3, but I didn't get to see 1, and I had not seen the first one in like 7 years. It's still one of the funniest movies ever made. It's perfect. It's one of those comedies where like it's not just a great comedy, it's a great movie.
Yeah,
like the comedies that take to the next level of that.
Danny, can I ask you, what are some of your favorite theaters in Sacramento right now?
So here are the top 3. Number one of all time. Number one is still the Esquire IMAX Theater. I think it's like 10 minutes that way. It's just the best sound, the best screen. And I don't go there for every movie, but I will say going to see F1, the Brad Pitt movie, in the IMAX over there one of the fucking greatest experiences ever, because that movie's 2.5 hours, and I felt like I was in there for maybe an hour and 10 minutes. Like, that movie moves so fast. And then I would say the second best, the Century Arden 14 NXT.
Oh, hell yeah.
Because if you just want to go see, because it's just like that mural when you go into the hallway is so gorgeous because they have two different sides of it. And then I would say the third is, if you want to go see like just these independent art house movies, go across the street to the Tower Theater. Like, support your local theaters, and that thing's been around since I believe 1938. If I'm doing right.
Have you been to that one that's in downtown Sac? It's like a little purple, has a purple door.
Oh, the Dreamland Cinema. I went there once. I went there to go watch Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. The one thing I will say though, first come, first serve on the seat. So if you plan to go see a movie there, get there the moment the doors open, because I'm of my size where like I have long legs. I need to sit in the front.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because for 90 minutes, my legs were pressed up against the other chairs.
100%.
And it was just like, God damn it.
Yeah.
I like first come, first serve though, because a lot of like the movie theaters right now, you kind of have to schedule ahead, and then you get there and no one else is there, so it's like maybe I could take a better seat than what I bought, and then people show up and you have to move. Like everyone schedules their seat now. Like at Arden, like you get to actually buy your seat before you get there.
And I will say I appreciate that, but I don't like how big the ticket stubs are now. Like, what was the last time you went to the movies? Was it recently?
I like.
I'm trying to think what the last movie I saw was. I can't even.
Mine was Weapons, bro. Weapons.
Oh, Weapons. Okay, I saw Weapons last year.
That shit was cool, bro.
The ticket stubs are now that big. What the fuck is up with that?
Oh man, I usually just get it on my phone, so I don't even have like a physical one usually.
Whereas me, I like to keep the tickets. I have a binder in my place that has roughly 10 years worth of ticket stubs in it. And again, like just your standard Century ticket was like that big, probably.
Yep.
Now it's the size of this. I'm like, this is way too goddamn big.
Big as shit for no reason, dude.
There's no reason. That's a waste of paper.
Yeah, absolutely.
Weapons was cool.
Bro, it was hella good.
I'll say, dude. I remember seeing Barbarian in the theater when that first came out, bro,
Dude.
and I was fucking dying, bro. I was laughing at that movie so fucking hard, bro. Like,
I was like, have you seen Barbarian, Amy?
No, I'm going to make a list of movies I should see.
So let's not give that one away. That's all we're like, you do not want to give it away.
That is a go into it blind movie. But dude, I love clowning on that movie so much, bro.
Oh shit! So I know this is probably gonna be a lengthy discussion about our top 5. So if people are wondering what's the theme of this episode, mind fucks. People ask like, what does that mean? It could be anything. It could be a movie you watched when you were a little kid that scarred you for life. It could be a movie you watched recently that just warped your mind of just like, I don't know what the fuck I just watched, but it stays.
100%.
And then there's sometimes where you watch a movie and like in middle school, and sometimes that is just so crazy and bonkers and weird, it just stays in here.
Yeah, for sure.
So like, for example, you guys have your lists.
I have one.
I didn't know it was a top 5.
So you can throw out some honorable mentions, and then just pick the five you like the most. So we'll do 5 through 2. So first honorable mentions, then 5 through 2, and then we'll all do our number ones, and we'll just talk about them at length.
Hell yeah.
So do you guys have yours ready to go?
Yeah, I got my list here. Basically.
Amy, you want to go first?
I mean, yes. I mean,
I didn't make a list at all.
I feel like I did so many. Real quick, I guess off the bat, just things that are gory and unexpected. Faces of Death, ABCs of Death, Tales from the Dark Side, because the cat crawls down someone's throat and you never saw that coming. Also, The Audition, which is like...
Yep.
And then, so those are like, so I grouped those together for 4. Edward Scissorhands, because I never figured out where they were going with that movie.
Yep.
Movie 43, because I think that's a fever dream I
What?
had.
That movie's wild. That movie's fucking ridiculous.
I will say though, that movie, if somebody says that movie is not good, I'm not going to disagree with you. It's just impressive how many people, not even just on the cast side, from the director's side of that. Like obviously you had Peter Farrelly, but also James Gunn did one of the shorts. Elizabeth Banks did one of the shorts.
It's an anthology. It's a weird ass anthology.
They shot it over 4 years. It took 4 years to get done.
I saw that in the theater. Yeah.
Were you the only one?
It was me and my ex, and dude, we were both just like, what the fuck, bro?
What version did you see? There's another thing with this movie. There's 2 versions. Did you see Dennis Quaid in it?
So yeah, I saw.
There's 2 versions.
Yeah, I saw the version where bro's like holding the movie director or the movie producer hostage and shit. Yeah,
I can't find that version anymore. The Dennis Quaid version's like gone.
Have you seen movie
That's why
43?
this is mindfuck.
No, I haven't, dude.
So
mindfuck.
I think it's on Prime. Basically, it's a series of shorts put together, And because it's a series of shorts, you have so many. The cast is ridiculous.
Is it like a found footage movie?
No, it's an anthology. So it's a series of shorts. Like
Okay.
like I'll just say the opening one is Hugh Jackman and Kate Winslet on a date, and then he takes off his scarf and he has a nutsack dangling from his neck.
Okay, it sounds interesting.
And that's just and that's the opening one.
And they're all mania as fuck too. Like they're all like fever dream ass. Like it almost could be. It's on some like Family Guy shit where it's like just like absurd as fuck.
Okay.
And it's like not very good considering all like the talent in it. It's crazy.
It's crazy.
I like. So there's a lot of sketches. There's like I like. I mean, I'm a girl. I like the Chloe Grace Moretz sketch.
Oh,
where
that
she has
sketch
her
is
period,
hilarious.
And everyone's freaked out by her period. And she's like, what do we do? Like, I actually, but I woke up from this movie, like, did I dream this? Or did we actually watch a movie last night that started with Dennis Quaid and had, like, every big actor in it?
Yeah.
Even Richard Gere is in that, and he tried to get out of it. But then legally they were like, no, you have to do this.
Yeah, I heard it was all pulled together by like favors, and it was like, you owe me. Like the producers were like, you have to be in this because you owe me one.
Yeah, so the producer of that is named Charles Wessler. He's produced a lot of movies. He produces like a lot of the Fairley Brothers movies, and I think he grew up in LA. He just kind of just knows everybody.
Yeah.
Like he was childhood friends with like Griffin Dunn and the late great Dominique Dunn, who was the oldest sister in Poltergeist.
The one who died.
Yeah. So like he goes way back to like that period of time.
I just want to say too, you said ABCs of Death. I specifically remember ABCs of Death 2. Me and my brother watched that one hella times. And them shits is crazy, dude. That's another wild like anthology movie where it's just like every letter is a different director. It's all different like horror segments. Mm-hmm. And I didn't see the first one as much, but yeah, the second one's the first one has the one where he fights the dog. He's like fighting the dog in the boxing ring and the dog ends up fucking him up and shit, bro. Yeah, that's anything that's like an anthology movie I think has like a really like a lot of potential. Just take
for mind fucking.
Yeah,
there's some segment in an anthology that will fuck your mind.
Basically, an anthology is just like a series.
So stupid.
No.
That's okay.
Okay, so you've seen the Twilight Zone, right?
That was the perfect example.
Have you watched it? Okay, well,
it's like it's like basically
everything is different. Every episode is different. It's not the same story.
Okay.
It's not like where everything builds off of a story. Everything is an individual story.
It's like a collection with a theme. There's like a theme. Like the theme is like the show, and then but each story within it is like a self-contained thing.
Off the random subject side quest. Do you have a favorite Twilight Zone episode? Do you?
I have like ones that freak me out. The one where the guy had all the books to read, but then his
That's
glasses
my
broke.
favorite.
I know. Me too. See?
That's the one where I was just like, that one.
Yeah, it's so bad.
Because of the way it ends, they're just like,
my
fuck. And obviously the one with William Shatner is a classic where he's on the plane.
That one's fire. The one with the kid where the kid's fucking transforming people and shit.
Yeah.
And like the kid's hella powerful. And like that one's pretty crazy. Where
you
they
have to
try
go in
not
the
to
cornfield.
Yeah, you gotta go to the cornfield, and then he turns the dad into the jack-o'-lantern or the Jack-in-the-Box and shit. Like that's a pretty creepy one.
The Jack in the Box.
All right, so then it's your honorable mentions. Amy, why don't you do your 5 through 2?
Okay.
And it could be. You said you had a lot. It could be the most random ones. It doesn't have to be the ones where like these are your diehards, but like these are the ones where it's like these are the ones that like you want to talk about briefly.
Slumber Party mindfucked me because there was a underage girl who like she was kind of the chubby friend, but she could drive a car really well, and then she got flirted with the guy in her 20s, and it was like in the time that the movie Slumber Party came out was like, whoa, what a cool thing for the chubby girl finally gets her come up. This 23-year-old guy is hitting on her when she's 16 or 15, and I think that's kind of a mind fuck. Mm-hmm. Also, I am a big scary movie watcher, so like Devil.
The one in the elevator?
Yeah, the one in the elevator. The entire movie's in the elevator and trying to figure it out. It Follows because it's like, I don't even want to have sex now. Cabin in the Woods because I smoked so
Cabin
much
in the Woods.
weed. Yeah.
Have you seen Cabin in the Woods?
Yeah.
I was about to say,
a long time, but yeah.
I love Cabin in the Woods. I just do not. That's one where I tell people, go in cold, don't watch the trailers,
Don't
nothing.
Peak.
And then, fun fact, the whole script was written in 2 days.
No fucking way.
2 days.
Oh, that's a good movie for a 2 day. Well, look at that.
All right, so just to clarify, you named Cabin in the Woods, You named Devil.
Yeah.
You named It Follows.
Also Tusk. Is
Slumber Party. And then and Tusk.
love
Okay.
Tusk.
All right, then Grody. I'm going to go to you. Name your honorable mentions, and then 5 through 2.
So I got like some fucking categories, dog. I was thinking in terms of like honorable mention because I didn't know we were doing top 5. Let's just start talking about some fucking Kubrick movies because like just in general, all of his movies are mind fucks. The Shining, Space Odyssey, Clockwork Orange, and Eyes Wide Shut specifically are all just really just like will make you feel all kinds of weird things. Especially Eyes Wide Shut. That's a nasty movie. That's a very nasty movie in a lot. Not just like the Illuminati stuff, but like the cheating stuff. Like really like digs into like what it feels like to get cheated on, what it feels like to like have your spouse resent you and shit, and like, ugh, it's a nasty movie. That's a nasty movie. So Kubrick's wild. I'm gonna lump a bunch in together too with like cosmic horror movies like The Void, Annihilation, In the Mouth of Madness.
Have you seen Color Out of Space?
Color Out of Space is fantastic. The Thing, anything like that. Just that genre is like based around like comprehension and like things like fucking with your mind. And so, yeah, I really like those movies. I watched. I'm gonna save it actually because that's one of my actual mentioned one. But that's you know the Void, yeah, In the Mouth of Madness, Color Out of Space, The Thing. Those were all that whole kind of just that type of movie. These are all just my honorable mentions because I don't have
Weird question. Was Nicolas Cage in any of those movies?
Color Out of Space.
Yeah.
I thought so. Okay, just making sure I knew that movie.
Yeah.
And
It was my fuck. I forgot it.
And Tommy Chong.
Well, yes, Tommy Chong was in that too. Color Out of
Another
Space.
fever dream.
I think that is the best Lovecraft movie, by the way. Just hands down by far. There's no other Lovecraft movie that's as good as that.
Lovecraft.
But again, The Void is it's not a Lovecraft movie, but it's like got the vibes the best if you ask me. Restrooms in the first room, one of the first doors in the hallway. Yeah. And then another kind of category, honorable mention category, is like anime movies. Because I watched Perfect Blue for the first time for this, and that is a fucking crazy movie. Because like you just like getting in the head state of like a broken person, where like their mind is breaking by the situation, and like the film shows you what it's showing you, and that's the journey that you're going through, like in their head. So Perfect Blue has a lot going on with it that I really thought was fucking intense, dude. It's a crazy ass movie. So like Perfect Blue, Akira, and then I got one more anime movie on here. What was that? Akira's a banger though. I don't know if you guys ever seen that. Of course, that's a legendary movie.
Also, anime movies would be a great episode. Shit.
Yeah. No, there's a lot. Like I said, there's a lot. I didn't even know we were narrowing it down to top 5.
Fireflies.
Yeah, those two I'd say for sure. But yeah, Perfect Blue and Akira. I like Akira more though. I mean, Akira is a very like cosmic movie too. I watched that movie on mushrooms and acid at the same time too. So that was very that was a lot to comprehend, but I got it. I was like, it makes sense to me.
I'll say, speaking on Perfect Blue, I'm sure you'd agree. There are certain movies you watch where you fully acknowledge, like, this movie's amazing, this movie's like a masterpiece, but I never want to watch it again. Perfect Blue is one of them, where I'm like, this is a perfect film, but I can't see myself ever sitting down and watch it again. Because I saw it in the theater, and I was just like, this is amazing, but I want to watch it again.
It's definitely stressful, and it's very graphic too. Like, it's not just like graphic and like you know, obviously
it's rough.
The scene where they make her do like the scene where they make her act out the scene where she's getting assaulted and shit. Yeah, that was fucking nuts, dude. Like, cause like there is a lot of stories about people like having horrible times filming crazy shit in movies, and like just, well, this is what I got to do to be famous and shit.
It's crazy,
and it's like it's hella like a sell your soul type story. You know, she's like hella fucking. And then, like, just, like, it aged well, you know? Because it's, like, people these days, too, like, online fans. And, like, that shit's still a problem with, like, all, like, the pop stars over there. They'll try to do something else. And they're like, no, you fucking are just this. No. Like, they don't think they're real people. They just think they're, like, these characters. So, Perfect Blue, banger. Absolute banger.
Great, unrewatchable movies.
I liked it a lot. Yeah, I'd watch it again to catch a lot. And then I guess I'll throw one from my actual list here that I wanted to talk about. Have y'all ever seen The Fantastic Planet?
No.
What is The Fantastic? I know the title. I can't remember it.
It's a French animated movie from the late 70s, I want to say, and it's really it's based on a book, and it's really fucking good. Basically, like humans on this planet, whatever, are like they're like pets. They're like they're tiny little fucking things. And this human in the beginning, and everything's like drawn to look like a painting almost, you know, like it's like everything is animated to look like a classical art, but it's on this trippy planet, and there's these weird blue aliens, and they like meditate and do all these like weird, like they have all these weird ways of life, you know, and it's just animated super psychedelically, and the soundtrack's hella good. But basically, he ends up like picking up like on all their knowledge because he's like a pet of like this like basically like a princess of the aliens. And he like starts this whole like revolution because he like steals their technology and like brings it to the other humans. And so they're all like tiny little like they're like lower life forms than the aliens, but they're like starting to like become conscious and like strategize and shit. And they're all on some like caveman shit. And then the aliens are literally like hundreds of feet tall to them. You know, like it's a trippy movie, but it's also fantastic planet. Yeah, this is one of my. This is like an official. This is an official ranked number in here. Let's call it number 5, but yeah, Fantastic Planet. I love that movie. I watched that movie like over and over because like the soundtrack is hella good, and like it's like hella chill in the beginning, you know. So like, I fall asleep, and it's in French, so to me it's like I can actually fall asleep to it because it's like not even real words, you know.
There is very
real words, you know, just fucking babbling at that point, you know.
I will say there's something very soothing about the French language. I will not deny that.
No, it
very
it
romantic
than German.
Yeah, no, and like it's really good. It's not even that long either. I think it's only like 75 minutes or something like that. Like it's not long at all, but it's a really because the fact that it's animated from the 70s like that, and it's for adults, like it's not like for kids or nothing, like it's a really good movie.
For adults.
All right, so that was number 5. What's your 4 through 2?
4 through 2, you gonna make me run them off. Let's see here. Let me all right, I'm gonna throw it just because it's so edgy boy for me. Donnie Darko's in there because you need to watch the director's cut to get the extra schizo version, bro, because that's like a fucking that's like a weird like
fair mind fuck.
It's like a Gnostic quantum physics movie disguised as like an angsty teen movie, you know. But it's really all about
DeVay Chase. Like there's a mind
Daphne
fuck.
Chase,
Yeah, that her whole story. I watched Donnie Darko too. I'm a huge fan of, but I'm a fan of DeVay Chase, and I also found like, you know, things might not be going well for her.
What's wrong with her?
I think she's living in the streets of LA these days.
I don't know. And I mean, what's crazy because she's also
such cases.
Yeah, she's also the voice of Lilo too.
Oh, I see.
So cute. The Ring.
Oh, The Ring.
She was the girl in The Ring.
I didn't know that.
And then she's also.
Oh, you know what? That makes sense. Then what's her face too? It's to trip that Jake Gyllenhaal and Maggie Gyllenhaal are play brother and sister in that movie.
And DeVay Chase is the little sister.
And she also does the voice. I forget the name of the girl off the top of my head, but like the main character in Spirited Away.
Oh,
she does the U.S. dubbing.
Another excellent movie.
Yeah.
All right. So what are your other ones?
Donnie Darko, like I said, just again though, just a fucking that movie's a really big trip.
If you're listening to this, write down these movies, go watch them. Like,
yeah, for real.
This podcast is so good.
So was that 4 or 3? What do we call them now?
4, 3, and 2. Yeah.
4, 3, and 2. I guess.
Fat list.
Like I said, I didn't put these in a certain order.
Yeah,
but,
you don't need to. You can just pick 3 that you just stick out to you at this time.
Well, I just watched Altered States last night too, or earlier this week too, and that's been on my list for a long time.
Have you guys watched that one?
I have not, dude.
Dude, okay,
terrible,
that like absolutely. Basically, he's like they're doing like research into psychedelics and like trying to like expand like the consciousness and stuff and do more research and stuff. And so this fool's trying all this weird experimental shit like in this isolation chamber. So he's like taking like drugs and then like going into like a isolation compression water tank. And there's just all these different sequences about like all like the trip scenes are fucking crazy, dude, because the way they're shot and edited, like just they're very just rapid fire, just tons of imagery, tons of like just like shit comped weird and very like surreal ways. And I think it like really nails the feeling of when you're tripping balls, how fast your brain moves and the type of shit that can just pop into your head for a second. And it's like, does it mean anything? It's like yes and no, at the same time. But just all of the trip sequences are crazy. And then like it starts being basically he gets like this psychedelic, like it's like an ayahuasca type thing. He does it with like these South American fools and he brings it back. and it starts basically like regressing his like his consciousness starts blasting out, because that's like a theory too, where it's like if you trip hard enough, you're actually tapping into like some other like
your third eye type shit.
Well, your third eye, but you're also like becoming like another like version of your soul that like existed a long time ago type shit. You know, like you're being able to look into like across time, basically. You're able to look through time and stuff. And so bro like literally starts like transforming into like a monkey man at one point, and he like breaks out of the containment chamber and like beats someone to death as a monkey man. And I was like, bro, it's fucking just continues to go off the wall. Like I said, I'd never seen it before, but then Altered States, yeah.
And fun fact, Drew Barrymore's first film, she plays the daughter.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't even notice that she was in that.
Movie.
Yeah, that's from 1980, dog. So that's a 50-year-old movie now? 46-year-old movie, dude. And I ain't never seen no shit. I ain't never seen no shit like it's in that movie, dude. And like I said, I'm surprised it's taken me this long to watch it, because yeah, it's a fucking wild one, bro. And then just kind of piggyback off of that, another one that's kind of similar is Mandy. Have y'all ever seen Mandy?
Another Nick Cage movie.
Boy,
What is it about?
It's basically Nick Cage's girlfriend gets killed by like some Manson cult fools, and then he just goes on like a super bloody rampage
like a boyfriend should.
against them. But it's not. It's more about the journey than the destination. Like it just like it starts out so normal, and then like it gets violent and crazy, but then it gets like surreal and like cosmic and shit. Like and there's these weird like little like animated sequences in between that look like an old like music video and shit. I don't even and there's a lot of themes, bro. There's a lot of themes that are very like ambiguous, but like masculinity is definitely like a big theme, because like the cult leader's like this weaselly little shrimp dick motherfucker. Mandy literally laughs at his dick at one point because he tries to fuck her, and like she's all like, you're a fucking joke. And then
you can't get hard unless people are scared and kind of things like that too.
No, it's all about like control and shit. And then like the main character, I forgot his name, but like he's just like a normal good dude, like a chill dude, like he's fine, but like they kill his girlfriend. There's like this whole scene where he's like freaking out in the bathroom. He's wearing this tiger shirt, and like the tiger symbolizes like the inner like rage that just got like awoken. And then bro's just on a fucking rampage, dude. It's but it just turns into like a experience after a point. Like it stops being a movie, it starts being like a music video, where it's like shit is just happening, and like stuff is happening like not in a like the whole like final like 20 minutes of the movie clearly takes place over like years, but it just like happens. It's just like scene, sequence, and it's just like supposed to be him fighting for like years, like waging this war. And then just the last scene of him is like he's just like fighting all this shit, finally kills all the fools. And he just like looks over, and it's like still just the ghost of his girlfriend is just like right there looking at him, and it's just
Dante's Inferno.
It's so sick. Like that's a peak movie. But yeah, here I'll let somebody else talk though. Those are just a few choices of mine.
Yeah, and then Brendan, now's your turn, my friend.
I have a couple movies, but I got shows too.
Go ahead.
Have you guys seen Archive 81?
Yeah, that was tight.
You know what's crazy about shows like that, when I feel like they're putting out they're telling like it's a message, like the show was so good. Why would you stop that show if it's so good? Like I feel like they're actually doing it, and they're telling the truth too much in the show to where they had to cut it off. You know what I mean? Have you seen Archive 81?
I have not. No.
So
it's crazy.
It's like about this guy that he's like, what does he fix? He fixes videotapes, right? And he comes across this fucking like collection of videotapes where it's this girl that was recording in like the fucking 90s or something. 90s. And somehow he's able to when he's like watching the videos, she's like talking to him through the bro. It's fucking insane, bro. It's like,
well, what's a trip is like basically she ends up uncovering that like this whole apartment complex that they're living in like has this like basically like this cult
Satan
in
worshiping cult and shit.
Yeah, and there's like a demon, but the demon binds itself to like media. It like binds itself. So there's like this weird. There's like people that are like watching the same like thing on the TV all the time. And they're like, what the fuck? Like, why are you watching that shit all the time? But it's like because like the shit has like an influence on them, and so then the shit like the demon starts messing with main bro, because like the demon's like bound to the tapes itself. And it is very interesting. It's about like how like there's spiritual energy in like media and like how it can like graft to certain things, like certain songs or even because it's like isn't it like in the radio too at one point or something like that?
I know
like,
he starts fucking tripping, dude. I know he starts tripping hard. Yes.
Well, and then the fucking ending was like that's that weird shit too, where it's like you know, it starts like you get like transported into like the mental spaces almost, you know, because like there's like the whole thing where like they're actually interacting at the end, and I don't even know, but it ended on like a cliffhanger, and then they never brought it back.
That's what I'm saying. It's like the shows. There's hella shows like that too. Actually, I saw a couple of reels on Facebook that just showed a bunch of different like shows that got canceled because they were speaking too much of the truth. So that's the same thing with Archive 81. Like, just I feel like the Satan worshiping shit and demon worshiping shit is so fucking real, dude. You know what I mean?
Well, and it's not even just like the demon worshiping shit or the Satan. Like Satan's very broad. Like that one's got like a specific vibe
for sure.
that
Just
these
demons in general,
well, like that movie that show's like talking about the type of shit that motherfuckers actually worship too. You know?
No, exactly.
And so like
exactly.
that's where it gets. That's when they start telling you to shut the fuck up.
No, yeah, exactly.
Same with the Eyes Wide Shut shit too. That's when they're like, you cannot make this.
Yeah,
like you know,
for sure.
Rip Kubrick.
Yeah, and then also I'm watching a show called From. Have you heard of it? I think
I
haven't seen it.
I don't have MGM Plus, so I
don't either. I have a Fire Stick. Like,
hard.
Yeah, bro. It's fucking like I wish I could sit here and explain the show to you guys. It's like these people in the beginning, this family's like in a motorhome and they're going on a trip and they see this tree that's fallen in the road, and once you see that tree, like you get stuck in this town, like and at night, like these fucking like they try to circle around the town to get out, but it's just or like they go down the street and it's just in an endless fucking circle, bro. It's insane. But like so at night, these like fucking weird demon things come out and fucking like rip your whole body open and like eat your fucking insides, bro. It's insane, bro. It's fucking nuts, dude. It's nuts.
Metal.
And you know what I fucking hate about shows? It's like they'll like Netflix, for example, they'll put out a whole season, but now I gotta wait fucking 10 weeks for 10 episodes, and I gotta wait another fucking 4 years for you know what I mean? Like, dude, that show is so good. At least you're not waiting for
bullshit like Euphoria.
Oh yeah, no, you know Euphoria is good, a good one too.
Euphoria's pleasure. Yeah.
Oh, that's good because at the time we're taping this, the third episode of the new season has aired. Have you guys watched the newest episode?
Yeah.
Do you watch the show or no?
I don't like that show. It makes me
I don't
uncomfortable.
like myself for liking it.
Dude, here's the thing.
No, my ex loved that show, and like she's like, "This is so me," and I'm like, "No, you're just a dumb bro." Like I was like, "No,
stupid."
I just saw. I just my thing is that it's like There's a lot of dog whistles in that show.
What do you mean?
You know what a dog whistle is? So a dog whistle is like a signal where someone's like, if you know, you know. Okay. And there's a lot of pedophile dog whistles in that show. All over the place. So I just couldn't do it, dude, just because like I was just getting grossed out. And like same thing I talk about like media, when media's like embedded, like you can tell when motherfuckers make some shit with some nasty intent. And I just got that ick from the fucking get with that show, and so I just couldn't get down with it, bro. And especially because to me, I'm like, Degrassi already did it better. You know, Degrassi goes hard. Degrassi's like a better show. Like it's just a better show. You don't have to be as graphic, and it's talking about the same shit. Like
we're still waiting for that Degrassi doc to come out. Like the doc came out, and I think it premiered at TIFF like last year, and it just hasn't come out yet.
Oh no, there's gonna be like they all.
Well, also because like the way it is with a lot of independent movies that go to festivals, most of them don't get picked up. So again, for all we know, because it is a Canadian movie, I don't know if for all I know it may get picked up by a Canadian streamer or something like that. Then it'll get sold over here. The reason why I say that is because Euphoria, it's not a show that you feel good watching. But I am sucked into it because I love the visual style. I appreciate a show in 2026 that shoots on film.
They stole the whole aesthetic from this photographer chick.
Yeah, Petra something. I was looking her up today. Yeah.
Yeah, that's like a whole thing. Like the entire visual style of the show is stolen from this chick's photography, and they brought her on to work on it. And she was all like, I don't know if I can fucks with these guys. This is kind of like a weird thing. And then she left, and then they just fucking immediately
they fired her for being too young. They said they wanted her to be like their visual aesthetic and director, and then they told her she's like my age, which is like 33, 34. They told her she was too young, and then they kicked her off, and she posted a bunch of it like
you know what I mean. So you feel me where I'm like, I just can't like really rock with like it's kind of like
she's done like video shoots with some of the actresses from the show that are really hot, like yeah, her work is very beautiful if you're into just photography.
Here's what I'll say about the newest episode.
Petra Collins.
One of the best. I think this week's episode was one of the best of the entire series. Not just, I'll just say it, Nate Payback's a bitch. But dude, when the mom is singing Lil Jon at the wedding, I was just like, let's fucking go, Alana Yubak.
Alana Yubak,
to the window, to the wall, to the sweat drip down my balls. I was
I've only
like,
seen-
let's fucking go, Alana.
I've only seen a couple episodes, but I saw that last
10.
one.
Yeah.
And it was fucking. I was like, no, I'm gonna.
Seriously,
start watching
it-
this
it-
shit.
hot.
Dude, here's what shows how much range Alana has. She has that, and then she's the mom on the Ted show on
Danny
Peacock.
knows.
Oh yeah, okay.
Dude,
okay.
she's one of our great character actresses. I made an entire reel about how great she is. She has so much range, and I'm just like, she's one of the best actresses that nobody talks about.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you saw the movie Waiting.
No.
Oh,
that's the
it's
days
great.
of that
She
old
she's Naomi in Waiting, and I'm so curious how well she's treated at restaurants, because she probably represents every frustrated waiter at one of those chain restaurants. So, what are some other ones you want to
Like
talk about?
Butterfly Effect too.
Butterfly Effect, yes. I have a poster for that in my
Yeah,
room.
I haven't seen that shit in so long, but I was looking them up right now, and dude, I saw that one. I completely forgot about that movie, bro. That shit was so good.
Yeah, we
Butterfly
don't
Effect.
talk about the second one. Second one sucks.
Yeah, I never
balls.
saw the second one.
I liked
And then the third one has its moments, because I appreciated it was like very like it was very indie. Because remember back in the day when they had After Dark Horror Fest every year, where they had like a bunch of like smaller horror films they would show in the theater for like 2 or 3 days. That was one of those. What are some other ones for you?
Good Boy. Have you heard of Good Boy?
the one with the dog.
dog?
Oh,
The new one?
it just dropped on Hulu.
Bro,
So
it kind of like
dog
sucks,
costume?
but like the movie fucked me
Yeah.
up, bro. Anytime a dog dies in the movie, I'm like, all right,
wait,
I
does
might cry.
Wait,
bro.
wait. Does the dog die?
No, the dog
Okay,
doesn't
okay.
die. But
Okay,
again,
okay.
That, you haven't seen it?
No, but it's like, I think we all agree, for dog movies, if you tell people about dog movies, you gotta let them know the dog lives or the dog dies.
didn't
Yeah.
die.
My
but
mind
the
fuck is
fucking-
Airbud.
But the owner dies, and that shit like almost had me crying, bro. Like I don't be crying like that, but movies will make me cry, dog. Like
Yeah.
movies will make me fucking cry. You know what I mean? Especially movies like that.
Yeah.
Dude, it's so sad. I mean, it's short. It's a short movie.
Yeah, it's
but
like 73 minutes, yeah.
Yeah, it's a short movie, and it's kind of like shitty recording or whatever. But like the story is good. The
And
storyline is good.
also, like a guy shot a movie with his dog for I think like 300 something days. It's
Yeah,
like,
oh, is that what that was?
yeah. He was a short filmmaker or whatever, and he wanted to make a movie that surrendered around his dog, and it's his actual dog, and they
Yeah.
shot it for I think like 300 or 400 days, because
Yeah.
obviously like there's only labor wise only so much time you can shoot animals and kids.
It's actually like a possession. Have you seen it? Good Boy?
I'm like familiar,
It's
basically.
actually like it's like a possession. I don't know, bro. I'd be more drawn to like paranormal movies or like
Sure.
demon movies or fucking Archive 81 or
Yeah.
like Insidious. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
he gets possessed, and the dog's like knows that he's getting possessed, and he starts treating the dog like shit. It's crazy. At the end, the owner he dies though, and like the dog is stuck in like a fucking like underneath the house for a few days or whatever, and then the sister comes over because the sister's like hella worried about him
Yeah.
and stuff. He's coughing up blood and shit. He's like, "Oh, I'm good." She's like, "Go to the doctor. I'm good. And then so the dog's just like fucking following him around like for days, knowing he's fucking going through some shit. And then yeah, at the end, he gets stuck like in a basement with the dude with the owner. And then the sister comes like a week later, a couple days later, and he's like just fucking skin and bone, like just bones on the ground, dude. And the dog's just like sitting there with him. Oh, dude, it's so sad, bro. It's so sad, dog.
Yeah.
It's so sad, dude. Yeah, it's so sad. That's all I got right now that I
Okay.
can think of.
Yeah, so before I do mine, I wanted to do a brief discussion of another topic. So, have we all seen the newest trailer for the Street Fighter movie that's going to come out later in the year?
No.
No.
Basically, I have, yeah.
Okay.
I've seen a trailer for it.
So the reason why I asked that is because our mutual friend Mariah posted on her on his Instagram who's excited for what more, Mortal Kombat 2 versus Street Fighter, and I feel like that's one of the bigger discussions on the internet right now. So my thing is just this. I love this. I really am glad we're getting a Street Fighter movie finally, and I'm assuming one that's more faithful to the games, because we've had two that sucked ass.
You need to shut up about that first one, because that
The
first one
Jean-Claude
is
Van Damme one?
yes, that movie's got. I'm tired of the slander for that movie. You know what I'm saying? That movie's got
Raul
some sauce,
Julia's
bro.
performance in that is great. He's terrific in that.
I think the costuming, like for a lot of the characters, is like solid and stuff. I don't know. It's got like personality. I mean, it's like the Mortal Kombat movie from the '90s is better, but also it's like Street Fighter. Don't act like Street Fighter had like a great story.
No.
You know, they didn't know what the fuck to do with that shit. You know, like
It's better than
even now, like this Street Fighter movie's probably gonna have it's probably just gonna be like a completely original story, basically. You know, like it's not like it's anything to go off. Mortal Kombat has more of a story, a clear story to build on. You know, like
Yeah, because don't get me wrong. Because did you like the Mortal Kombat movie from 5 years ago?
it was all right.
So for me, I really had a blast with it, just because I appreciated we got some decent fights. It was super hard R. So like when people go, "Oh, this movie sucks," blah blah blah, I'm like, I'm not going to disagree with you because for a movie called Mortal Kombat, we don't have a tournament.
Yeah.
But at least with this one coming out, we got Carl Urban as Johnny Cage, who is my go-to player since I was a little kid.
I like them.
And I heard the movie. They did a screening I think last night, and apparently everybody says it's awesome. And a lot of people are looking forward to the Street Fighter movie also. But my thing is, I'm looking forward to both just for different reasons.
I think the new Mortal Kombat movie is going to be a lot better than the first one. That's for sure. I'm excited because I mean Mortal Kombat's one of my favorite things.
But for video games, like I played a lot more Mortal Kombat than I did.
Me too.
1000%. Me too. Way more.
The movie hit harder for me.
Yeah. I think Street Fighter looks like it's going to have a more unique style.
The cast is crazy.
The cast is crazy. The costumes and the color grading. I'll say the color grading, they're nailing it. Mortal Kombat's trying to look too gritty and dark and edgy. When really the games are colorful as fuck. Like the old Mortal Kombat games are super duper colorful, and because what's his name, John Tobias, one of the creators, he was a comic book author, and so that's part of why that shit feels like a comic book, and like why the style is so just like inspired by that. So I think the new one, like I think it's gonna be cool, but I don't know. I think Street Fighter looks more visually appealing to me. I'll say that, like the colors and the costumes and stuff. Yeah.
I feel like it's like if you haven't when it's a movie that's based off a video game, bro. It's like you got to play the video game first, and then like have you seen the show Fallout?
Yeah,
I still need to watch it.
Played the game? Bro, it's hella good. Have you played the game?
Yeah, I played
so,
3 and 4.
Yeah, okay, so exactly. So people that haven't played Fallout, they watch the show, they're like, what the fuck? But like people that have played it know exactly what the fuck is happening, know exactly like who Mr. House is. You know what I mean? And fucking dog meat shit, dude. Yeah, bro, like you know.
The vaults
so it's like when you haven't played the video game, like when you watch a show or whatever, the movie, it's like it's hard to watch it. You know what I mean? It's hard to understand what's going on.
That being said, I think the last Mortal Kombat movie did a bad job of like explaining just like what Mortal Kombat is, what the worlds are, who the fucking big characters, who the important characters are. Because like you're trying to follow this new guy and he sucked. Like there's nothing going on with him, bro.
I agree. Yeah,
bro, it's just like a blank slate. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. That movie was okay, and then like Goro dying like in the first movie to like the main character, like to this new character, like I was.
You can't deny that Goro
was like so nothing.
Was
Goro was nothing. Goro wasn't even Goro. Goro was just like a. They didn't know what to do with him. You know what I mean? Like it's like Goro shouldn't be he's an actual character. Like he talks. Like
yeah.
What about The Last of Us? You seen The Last of Us?
I still need to watch that.
I didn't watch
Have you played the game, bro?
I played the first game.
Okay, so you know what? Actually, I take that back because I've never played the game, but I watched the show and like they depict the game pretty good. Even though I never played it. You know what I mean? Like
Dead with mushrooms.
Have you seen it?
Yeah, it's
Bro,
like
it's good.
Walking
It's
Dead
good.
with mushrooms.
The mushroom dead,
It's
the
good.
mycelium dead.
Yeah, it's good, bro. It's good. Sorry, go back.
Oh, no, you're good. So I will say that, like, so Mortal Kombat 2, I'm more excited for it, but I will say Street Fighter, I'm really anticipating it because the cast is insanely good. But also, I trust
Who's
that
on the cast for Street Fighter?
So it's a lot of people. So it's David Dastmalchian, Andrew Schulz, Curtis 50 Cent Jackson, Jason Momoa.
Oh, hell yeah.
And Noah
Orville Peck's in it, bro.
Noah Centineo, Cody Rhodes is in it.
50 Cent's in it.
Yeah. And it looks very video game accurate down to the costumes.
That's what I'm saying too. Like the visual style for it is. Oh, Eric Andre is going to be in it too.
Oh yeah, he's the announcer. He's perfect.
He's the announcer. Yeah.
And then
so I think that's what I'm saying. I think it's about to have. And the thing is that the cinematography looked really cool. It looked like they're doing a lot of long shots, long takes. Who's the guy who's playing Ryu, by the way? He's dope. I know he's in some other shit. But
Andrew Koji.
Oh yeah, he's dope. That's gonna be tight. I think, like I said though, they're going for like it seems like very like John Wick inspired with lots of like long takes and lots of like actually choreographed fight scenes. And it's like, guys, that's the move. Yes, like no more CGI. Let's just get some stunts back.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean? Get some stunts, get some choreography, bro, and like get some costumes. You don't need to fucking CGI everybody's outfits, bro. Like you can pay somebody to make a costume. Like, and although I don't know, bro, what's his name? Mastalchian as Bison,
David Dastmalchian. I love that guy.
He's gonna do good, but no, he's suck my dick. No, like Bison should be physically fucking imposing, bro. Bison is the final boss of the game. Bison should be straight like, and it's like Raul Julia. Don't get me wrong, Raul Julia was small, but Raul Julia was crazy looking. You know what I mean? Like,
well, yeah, and also like he had great presence.
Also dying in that movie. You know, he was still more like he was still intimidating. I don't know.
I would say too. Like, also, directing wise, I'm really looking forward to Street Fighter because it's directed by Kitao Sakurai. So if you want, like, because Eric Andre is in it because he directed pretty much all of the Eric Andre show.
Oh, really?
And he also directed Bad Trip. Which, did you guys see Bad Trip?
I saw Bad Trip. I don't think so.
It's on Netflix. It's a hidden camera prank movie with Eric Andre, Lil Bowery, and Tiffany Haddish. It's fucking hilarious. And I'm so happy for him because he was supposed to direct this action comedy with Jack Black and Ice Cube during the pandemic called Oh. it was getting ready to go, and it just fell apart. And he's directed so much great television. He's one of the main directors on Dave, which was the Little Dicky show.
Oh.
And he just has a great visual just techniques in it, because he also directed a bunch of episodes of Twisted Metal, I believe. And I watched a little bit of that, and I just love visually what it's doing. So, like, for me, though, it's just, I'm looking forward to both, but for different reasons.
Yeah,
So,
I'll say, like I said, I love Mortal Kombat, like, in general, but yeah, just that Street Fighter movie looks like it's about how the visual fidelity looks like it's about having some sauce, for sure.
Yeah, they both look like they are going to be an absolute blast at the movie theater, for sure.
Yeah.
Now, so, for me, my honorable mentions... Because I've watched a lot. I started watching a lot of these like movies that most would watch as an adult. I would watch them when I was like 7 or 8. Because people ask how. Like, well, Turner Classic Movies on Saturdays after like 10 o'clock plays a lot of weird shit. That's just a fact. So I would say a recent one though was Barbarian.
Oh, dude.
Because I love this movie so much because Zach Krager comes from Whitest Kids You Know. I'm one of the few that really likes Miss March. I feel acknowledge it's
March is a banger.
One of my most favorite movies
it's
of all
such a
time.
stupid movie, but I got to tell Trevor Moore when I was 20 years old that I had seen it, I was a fan, blah 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 blah. So then after Whitest Kids You Know is over with, and he does his other shit, he goes and does directing on his own. And he makes this little $4 million movie that just came out of nowhere, and it was just caught by surprise. So then it's off of that he then gets Weapons, because he was just like, hey, I made this crazy movie. Who wants my next one? It was a big deal to get Weapons, and then that's my other honorable mention as well. And I thought Weapons was phenomenal, and I'm so glad the great Amy Madigan won an Academy Award for her performance as Aunt Gladys.
Oh, you said Weapons?
Yeah, Weapons.
That movie was hella good. And you know what? Edge of Tomorrow was good too.
Edge of Tomorrow is... That movie got fucked over in the theaters.
That's the movie why I was like, oh, let's do Mindfucks, because that movie.
Yeah,
bro,
that's why.
Is so
That
good,
one now
bro.
Isn't that one based on an anime too?
I
That's
think
how
so.
I and I'm pretty sure there's an anime that Edge of Tomorrow's inspired by. Like, it's kind of the same thing.
And it's 90% of Tom Cruise movies are fucking good, but that's the best movie that I've seen.
Because it's the first time where he plays a coward. He doesn't want to be there.
Turns into a straight fucking gangster. Oh, dude, that shit's sick as fuck.
And that's the one where we all want a sequel to it, and they all want to do it
for sure.
My thing is just, if you can't get the right idea, don't do it.
No, for sure. A lot of the times, second, third, fourth movies fuck the whole series up. You know what I mean? The first ones, 90% of the time, are always the best.
It's kind of like with comedy sequels. The reason why comedy sequels are so hard is because you're trying not to do the same thing over and over again. Yeah. Like, the one that's been trying to get done forever is a sequel to Wedding Crashers. And there was a couple times in the last 4 years where they came super close. But once I found out the plot was about them being single again, I'm like, fuck you. No. I need my Isla Fisher, and I need my Rachel McAdams.
Didn't we talk about this too, where like it should have been some other younger fools are trying to be Wedding Crashers at their daughters' weddings?
Thing,
And then we were talking about that.
They mentor the new Wedding Crashers. Wedding Crashers show up to their daughters' weddings. They're like, oh, fuck these fools. Like, these kids trying to show up at our daughters' weddings.
When did we talk about that?
I forget.
You it was on another podcast, Zoocast podcast.
Oh, yeah.
The CSSP stuff.
Yeah, so then, and I'll say
you
too.
You're both on it.
And I was like too, Zach Krager's also doing the next Resident Evil. And
dude, he's not gonna make a Resident Evil movie though. Let's be honest though, he's not gonna make a Resident Evil
movie.
He's gonna make a fucking Zach Krager's movie.
We had one.
Nobody wants to make a fucking Resident Evil movie. He's not gonna make a Resident Evil movie. He's just gonna make a Zach Krager zombie movie. And look, I have such mixed feelings about because Barbarian, everybody's like, wow, this movie is gonna be like, this was like a really seriously good movie, like critically acclaimed. And I'm like, this movie is like I love how dog shit and B movie it turns into, because it just drives itself off a fucking cliff and then it drives itself off of another cliff. And I respect it for that, but I'm like, this is not a like great movie. Like, this is a pretty shitty movie in a lot of ways, if you ask me. Weapons was a good movie, but great movie. I'll say I was a little bit underwhelmed because Barbarian was so ridiculous.
Barbarian, that's a movie too?
That's his first movie.
Yeah, that's right. His first solo movie.
Yeah.
It's okay. So then here's the ones where I really want to talk about. Number 5, I saw this when I was 10 years old. Too early to watch it. Chinatown with Jack Nicholson. And it gets to 1974. Roman Polanski directed it, and it is one of the most. It was before it was bad, because that happened in like the late 70s. This was 74, but like, dude, it is one of the best neo noir detective stories ever made. but it ends on such a dour note. You want to just go take a shower.
How old are you?
I'm 29.
You're 29. You got an old soul, bro.
Yeah, dude. I've
dude,
because these guys have been in my house, so they know how much shit I have.
You can't leave Danny without a list of what to watch.
Like one of the times she was at my place, she spent an hour and a half just going through all of my Blu-rays.
Damn, really?
And she was just going through one by one. I'm like, let Amy be in her corner. Like, she's having fun.
I love movies.
So then I'll say my number 4. I would say. This is another one that I would say did the same thing too, because for Mindfucked, you have to have David Lynch in there somewhere. I saw Mulholland Drive as a 12-year-old, and I've seen that thing I think like 3 or 4 times. I still cannot tell you what the fuck that movie's about, and I don't think it's meant supposed to be. Like when I remember when I think it was AFI who said it was the greatest movie of the 21st century. I understand it, but it's also one where people are like there's no real plot, and I'm like. Yes and no, because I think that's one where you're not supposed to like know what it means or what it's about. It's just one where you just ride the ride. 2.5 hours later, it's over, and you're just like, "What the fuck was that?"
Yeah.
And then another one I would say, this is one that definitely just borderline just mentally just traumatized me. I guess is Larry Clark's Kids. From 1995, written by an 18-year-old Harmony Korine.
That's the shit too. That's kind of like that's on a similar kick to Euphoria too, where it's all like, is this really like what life is, or you made this movie? Like you chose to make this. You chose to write this.
Like pedophiles.
We're on a time crunch here. Yes, because he's got to be out of here in like 15 minutes. Yeah, so that's one that just fucked me over. And then number 2, I would say another one, because like, if we're talking like television, like definitely first season of True Detective, one of the greatest things ever made. And then I would go, but another one I would say too, I'll just throw it out there. Tusk is also one where I'm just like, this is one of the most what the fuck movies I've ever seen. Shot in 15 days, and I'm so Kevin Smith. It's basically Justin Long's a podcaster. And then he goes and visits this dude who claims to have these crazy stories.
Johnny Depp
gets held captive, turned into a walrus.
Okay.
It is crazy and bonkers.
Sure, I love that.
And pretty much
Human
all
centipede, huh?
Yeah,
Human centipede shit.
It's making fun of those kinds of movies. It'll be like,
Yeah, so, and then I would say, side note, Nicolas Cage, another great Nicolas Cage movie that is just so stupid but so entertaining is Drive Angry 3D. If you've never seen Drive Angry 3D, give that a watch.
Yeah. Is it really in theory? Is it in 3D?
So it was shot in 3D and it was made in 3D. I guess you can see it on a 3D Blu-ray, but like you can't. It doesn't have like the blue and red glasses. I'll say that.
But I gotta get those.
It is super entertaining. Give that a watch. So my number 1, it's a tie between Donnie Darko, because I saw that when I was 10. That's another one where I'm like, this movie's amazing. I think Richard Kelly was so great in that first movie, but he just was never able to replicate the success. Did you watch Southland Tales?
No.
That one is so... I don't know what that movie's about. I've seen it, but I just cannot tell you what the movie's about.
I have seen it, yeah. Sure. I blocked it out almost. That's a crazy one.
And then...
they're all in like a hotel room, right?
I don't remember, but it's crazy cast. And then I would say, too, Johnny Darko has one of my favorite sequences in film, which is the head over heels sequence, where you're just going through the school and everything. And then number 1, I mean, this is not like an official list, but I'll just say it off the top of my head right now, because I have a poster of it in my room, is The Butterfly Effect.
Oh, okay.
I was 9 when I watched this.
Me too, dude. I was young as fuck, too.
And I was just like, Ashton Kutcher's in a serious movie? This is something else.
Yeah.
And also, I had a mad crush on Amy Smart since I was, 6. Yeah. Just because she was one of those 2000s queens that is just, for whatever reason, I mean, she's loved, but I hope she gets an Ally Larder career resurgence where she books a layman type show and then she just gets back into the stratosphere. This one was interesting because it was made by Eric Bress and J. Mackay Gruber. They wrote Final Destination 2, and that was the thing that got them through.
Yeah.
And it was off of Final Destination 2 that they got the Butterfly. Actually, no, it was off the Butterfly Effect. They got Final Destination 2, and they were shooting those at the same time. And then this comes out, and it's the most profitable movie for New Line that year. I think for $13 million. I think it grossed $100 million or something like that. And then Eric Bress didn't make another movie for 15 years. Yeah. And he was like, why? And I was like, I can't tell you why. Just, I don't know. But I think it has it's full of so many great performances. It ends, because Do you guys, have you seen the director's cut and the regular cut of this movie?
I think I've just seen
Donnie Darko?
No, Butterfly Effect.
Oh no, I've never actually seen that movie.
Amazing.
Yeah,
It's an amazing movie.
That's really good. That's
Yes.
good.
Yeah, dude. So the director's cut is obviously
the first
much
one.
more
I love
dour.
Yeah, absolutely. As they always are.
Here's the thing. I'm okay with the other version.
Yeah.
And have you seen all the other alternative endings? Where
No, I
it's
haven't.
like 3 or 4 more different interactions with Ashton Kutcher and Amy Smart.
Okay.
One of them's the happier one where I'm like, I would love this one, but at the same time, we can't have that.
Yeah, sure.
And it's just one where, and also like that movie's the reason why I love Oasis.
Yeah, 100%.
Because it just has one of the great ending songs of all time.
Project Almanac too. Have you seen Project Almanac?
Oh, that movie was so underappreciated.
Yes, bro. Oh my god, dude, that movie is not talked about enough. Have you seen Project Almanac?
No, I've
It's
heard
like it's
of
a
it,
time
yeah.
travel movie. Like,
That
Crazy
sounds
how good it was
interesting.
considering it's produced by Michael Bay. Crazy
Oh,
how
yeah.
it was.
it was so fucking good, bro. I could watch that movie every fucking day.
Project Almanac.
Dude,
Dude.
I just
It's
want.
about high schoolers time traveling. It's fucking so good, dude.
That sounds crazy.
So good.
And then Flip, we haven't heard from you all night. I want to hear some of your picks, man.
Okay, for sure. Butterfly Flick was really
Yeah,
good.
Yep.
yes,
Interstellar, I thought was a crazy mindfuck.
Yes.
Have you guys seen End of Watch?
Yes, with
was wild, too.
Jake Gyllenhaal and
Yeah,
Michael Pena.
Yep,
Yes.
yep. And then I think the Sinister trilogy, just the
Oh,
you know what I
first
mean.
one's
I
fucking
thought it was
crazy.
crazy.
Mindfuck.
Saw one was crazy. Have you guys seen a show called Love, Death, and Robots? On
I love that
Netflix?
show. Yeah, that show's fire.
That's
Yeah.
good. Crazy.
hell yes.
What else is there? There's a show made by Marvel called Moon Knight. I thought that was
Oh,
pretty
yeah,
wild,
yeah,
the
yeah.
way it
Love
ended.
Different Robots is an anthology.
Oh,
this-
yeah.
It's like Black Mirror.
Yeah, man.
That's
Brokeback Mountain.
Real, that's a good
dog.
movie though, for real.
Yeah,
It's a good movie though, for real.
It's an amazing movie.
Okay, well, I haven't seen it, but
I was joking, dude. I was fucking joking. dog.
All right.
Hey, I just want to say real quick. There's a few more things I want to
Yeah.
throw out too. Ari Aster, fucking Hereditary, Midsummer, and Beau is Afraid. All 3 of those are fucked. Beau is Afraid is fire. I don't give a fuck, bro. That's the most unhinged movie I've ever seen in my
Yeah,
life,
yeah,
bro. Beau is
yeah.
Afraid is insane.
I thought it was such a pretentious pile of shit.
Yes, but it was. I respect it. I respect it so much.
Joaquin
And then
Phoenix.
I just want to say, this is seeing Terrifier 2 in the theater, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, that movie's gory as fuck.
Ooh,
Bro,
dude,
that movie's a trip.
literally, dude, when he fucking rips her arm off, fucking cuts her back off, fucking leaves the room, comes back with the salt and the bleach, pours it on her,
it's
and
just
fucking,
nuts.
then he literally, the final cut before it cuts away is him grabbing her face and ripping her face off,
Yeah,
dude.
it's
That
just
was the
nuts, dude.
craziest shit. I was literally like, my head was hurting because I was like,
movie?
what the fuck am I looking at, bro?
yeah.
Like, and it was like, I had never seen no shit like that in a theater in my whole life,
just
bro.
like, what the
And we were like, what the fuck? Like, it was for my birthday too, and it was like limited run. That, and then I'm sorry, my last thing. It's not. It's not a movie thing. If I don't bring up
Yeah.
Hellraiser, that I love Hellraiser.
Right.
That it's a Hellraiser's my favorite movie.
Clive Barker.
Alrighty. So this is the end of the show because he's got to get out of here because he's got to go host Streets. Every guest gets gifts. Grody, I'm starting with you because you're right over here. First, because I'm going to start giving everybody a photo mat because I got a load of photos of you guys. First, you got a photo mat from Mariah's brunch.
Aw. Thank you.
Yeah, little.
That's wholesome.
So your
Also-
first.
Ah.
So each guest gets a couple of DVDs. For you, you get something from Richard Linklater, one I doubt you've ever heard of, Waking Life.
I've never heard of that.
That is basically an entire animated movie where it looks like visually watercolor
You
paintings.
nailed
wow.
it for him. Grody was talking about animated-ish movies.
That's a trip. Yeah, it looks all rotoscoped. That's tight. That's like a Scanner Darkly kind of.
Yeah, yep. And then last one for you, because I know one of your favorite movies is Lords of Dogtown.
Oh yeah.
And I got you the original documentary, Dogtown and Z-Boys.
Oh, dude, I love this. Yeah.
Hell yeah,
I've seen
it's
this
a
too.
real
Dude,
one.
that's actually great. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, that's a trip. Actually, I grew up on this. I watched this probably more than
Yeah.
the Lords of Dogtown movie.
Yeah, Amy, for you, a photo magnet from the Christmas party at Laughs.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
then
thank you. Get lit.
you're welcome. Now, for your first movie, it is a late 2000s sci-fi film that has a great cast, good visuals, and something tells me you would have a good time on it when you were really stoned.
I get that.
Push. Have you
Oh.
ever seen Push?
Oh my god, I am such a big fan of superhero shit. I've watched this a lot. Talk about my fuck things I forgot with Dakota Fanning.
Yeah.
They all have the superpowers.
Yeah. Mhm.
Oh, this is good. I'm putting.
And your next one, and this is one of the more underappreciated comedies of the mid to late 90s. The Farrelly Brothers' second film. Nobody saw it, but it found its audience on home video. Kingpin.
Oh fuck yeah! I haven't seen this yet, but I know I'm gonna
the
love
trip.
it. I actually even. I never leave you without a good fat list
Yeah.
of movies to watch.
And Mr. Brendan Curtis,
Yes, sir.
for you, my
can't
friend.
hang out with Danny and leave
For,
and be
for
like,
your
"What should I
photo.
watch?"
A photo from the mic you hosted a few weeks ago.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Oh, is that Randy Quaid though?
Yes, sir.
And then for your first DVD, one of the best horror remakes in my opinion, the one that I think outdoes the original, and there's very few, the remake of The Last House on the Left.
Oh,
House on the left.
oh my
Oh,
god.
the movie. Oh, they're all like rapists and shit.
Yeah.
The whole family's like a bunch of rapists,
Yeah,
right?
the remake is so much better.
Yes. Oh, it's a remake?
Yeah, this is the remake, yes. And then it features a young Aaron Paul right before Breaking Bad.
I forgot about this. This movie traumatized me when I was a
This
kid.
one
This movie fucking
You wanna-
traumatized me, dog.
And then the last one for you, and this
That's
is
kind of a happy
personally,
ending.
and I realize that you both are getting Fairly Brothers movies. This is my favorite Fairly Brothers movie after Dumb and Dumber, because that is the number one. But my favorite is Stuck on You.
Oh, I remember that movie.
Have you ever seen Stuck on You?
No, but I
This
watched
is
it.
so great.
Absolutely, hell yeah, dog.
Basically Dumb and Dumber, but they're conjoined.
But conjoined. Oh man, this is a crazy episode. I wanted to keep it going longer, but he needs to go, which is why I was trying to be like, let's like wrap it up, just because he needs to leave. But Flip, any final thoughts on this episode so far?
I think great episode. A lot of great movies that were mentioned. I think that we absolutely covered mind fucking tired. Shout out to you guys, man. Killed this episode.
Alrighty. This has been episode 10 of Danny Loves Movies.
Woo, woo!
I don't know when this is going to be out, but do you guys got any shows upcoming? I know you got the show here on the 15th, correct?
Yeah. 15th. Here we're doing Punk Show here
Fuck-
at City Sound. Yep.
Fuck
Free,
yes.
Free 50. Come on through.
Fuck yeah. Amy, what do you got?
521 Dress to Kill. If you like fashion and comedy or either one of those things, 521 at the Callback Bar, the little bar that's behind Punchline.
Alrighty.
In Arden.
Brendan, what you got, baby?
I have a competition tomorrow at Henry's, and then I have a fucking some taboo comedy show in Fresno. Like, you can't say certain words. If you say the words while you're doing your set, you have to drink.
That sounds fun.
Good luck with that.
Yeah, I'm excited about that. That's gonna be sick.
For real, this has been another episode of Danny Loves Movies. I'm your host, Danny Till. That's Brendan Curtis. That's Amy Thompson. That is Grody Garcia. That is Flip over there in the corner doing a great job producing it, keeping it going. Hope you guys have had a good time with this. If you liked it, give it a comment, subscribe what you like about it, leave in the comments below. I'm Danny Till. Have a good rest of your day. Have a good one. Bye-bye.
Yes.